Hello everyone, welcome to your daily tarot reading for the 21st of January 2020. Okay, so today I am using, what deck am I using? I have so many decks, I just grab them. Let me get the little box out. Okay, Elemental Tarot. And for inspiration, I'll try again Return of Spirit by Shirley Harnish, because the fairies grabbed yesterday's reading. They said, no, elementals at work. So let's have a look what's coming in here for us. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please click like. If you like my style, please subscribe, share my videos. This is just a general reading for inspiration for my collective. Give me feedback on my readings, and let's jump in. I'm trying to keep the daily reads short, but at the moment I'm just going with the flow. So we have the Knight of Swords. He also made an appearance yesterday, so these messages coming in fast and furious. Communication. We have the Five of Cups. So I feel like some of us might deal with some conflict today. Somebody speaking out without thinking things through. They're just acting impulsively with words. And this causes a lot of discord, it's chaos, and it might disrupt other people's thought patterns even. It just causes disruption. That's kind of what I see. We also have the Five of Pentacles. So there might be disagreements and conflict concerning money. So we have two fives here, but I do feel like this situation that's unfolding here is because someone is speaking up about things that needs to be said. Okay, but even though they might have, I think they've been suppressing it, and now all of a sudden it's just like this little bit of an explosion, and everything is coming to light concerning, there's at least 100 different ways on how to handle this situation, but I feel like this person is just impulsively speaking because they just don't know how to keep quiet any longer, and it could concern money. We have the Eight of Cups. Someone is walking away. Yeah, they're walking away from disappointments and being left out in the cold and situations that's unbalanced. Okay, but the 5-5 is bringing in positive changes. Things are a little bit chaotic and challenging today because we need to really see and understand what it is that we need to leave behind to be able to move forward in our life on an emotional level. Okay, but Eight of Cups is also about detoxing. So you could be detoxing in your diet. You could be looking at toxic relationships where you've been over-investing and not getting a lot back. So this reading is not necessarily, not everyone will resonate for this reading. I feel like this could be for someone specific who's dealing with a lot of conflict and disagreements about money, about things that was, dealing with a person who's very cutting with words, who can be very insensitive, and they just speak their mind and not taking other people's feelings into consideration. So we have the Three of Pentacles, and the reason for this happening is because there is new opportunities to collaborate with other people coming in, which will create more stability, because 2 5s is unstable. Okay, but the decision in moving forward to leave these such challenging situations behind, taking that action to leave it behind, is taking you to places where you can collaborate and create something that is more stable. Do I need to draw any more cards? I feel like I want to draw cards on these, the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups, please. Tell me more about the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. we have the Queen of Chalices. So I feel like you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone is you know, the water signs, they're very emotional, intuitive, creative, sensitive, spiritual. But because it's emotion, sometimes these people are either drowned. If there's imbalances, they can be either drowned in their emotions, or there's some sort of imbalance in the emotion, and they struggle to express themselves verbally because they are emotional beings. Okay, so it could be that you're dealing with a person who has been holding in their emotions. They've had they don't know how to express themselves verbally, and so there is going to be, I feel like there's going to be a trigger that is going to just light this person up to speak out and let the chips fall where they may, is kind of what I see. So, but it's necessary. Okay, it's going to give this person, if you are the person who would be on the receiving end of the words and being given the cold shoulder by this person, just understand that this person struggles to express themselves, and this is the only way that they could manage to get the message out. So not only pay attention to the words that were spoken, which could potentially be very hurtful, okay, and sound actually very egotistical, but have a look at the person speaking. Have a look at the person behind the words, is what my guides are saying. Tell me about the Eight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, please. Tell me about the Eight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Oh, there's too many. Can't shuffle this deck. Very slippery. Tell me about the Eight of Cups and the Three. Thank you. So we have the Nine of Swords. So I do feel like there is a lot of mental stresses. The things that's being said did cause a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, worries, mental blocks. Don't know how to express myself. So you're really, really, really dealing with someone who do not know how to express themselves. So if someone loses their cool around you today, just know that it's been something that's been boiling underneath the surface, like a festering wound, because they just didn't know how to come out and, you know, share what's going on inside of them emotionally. But a lot of good will come out with it. It's an opportunity to clear the air. Okay, so what does the Golden Reverie have to say about this? What does the Golden Reverie have to say about this situation? Anything we need to know about this situation? Okay, so we have the Dog. And I feel like even though there is a lot of conflict and unstable energy that you're dealing with, that this is something to do with a friend, someone who's very loyal, reliable, who will be with you through thick and thin. Okay, so whether this is you who's going to step up to the plate and be a friend for someone who's really struggling with a difficult situation, or whether you are going to be the person who is going to instigate and have to have this emotional mental release. Okay, you will have a friend who is going to be there for you in this. You're not alone in this. This whole situation is divinely guided. Okay, so now I'm going to draw us a return of spirit. So there's a good friend and some divine sexuality. Well, how do we go from mental stresses to sexuality? Okay, so this could potentially be someone who's coming out in the open concerning their sexual orientation. It could also be like, all these pent up emotions that you're experiencing could be because, the sexual life hasn't been all that satisfying. This whole thing could just be sexual frustration. Okay? So, because someone is being left out in the cold, we do have that 5 of Cups in the middle of this. Why do I say left out and go? I feel like there should be a 5 of Pentacles here as well. So with this 5 of Cups, it's that emotional dissatisfaction. Okay? And I feel like there's someone being emotionally dissatisfied in a sexual relationship, and you might actually confide in a friend concerning this. And it's something because it concerns the sexuality. That is most probably why there's difficulty in bringing this out in the open as to what is actually, the real problem, because it's intimate, personal information, okay, which can be sometimes a little bit difficult to be talk about and communicate about these issues, right? But there's a friend helping you, and there is someone who is going to maybe with a 3 of Pentacles, it's deciding to go for counseling or go for some sort of consultation to see if you can get more information to help you move forward with this. But it's not necessarily a woman having this issue. That's also what I want to say. I feel like this could be potentially a masculine person as well. That sexuality card put a totally different perspective on this whole reading. So you just have to put where it fits. If the storyline fits when we started out with being left out in the cold and there's issues that needs to be spoken about because you feel that you need to leave certain toxic situations behind and collaborate with someone or a good friend who is going to bring more stability in your life, then that is your storyline. But I feel like there's someone watching here who has been having issues with intimacy interpersonal relationships and having difficulty to express themselves, difficulty in expressing the dissatisfaction with the intimacy, okay? And I also feel like there is someone who is going to reveal and who has been stressing a lot about how they're going to talk about their sexuality or their sexual orientation. So please give me feedback on this reading. I love reading for you. This is a challenging day, but there is a lot of good that will come from this, okay? So to help you to move forward and take you to places where you can invest your energy in a much more productive way. And all of this is divinely guided. Your angels are supporting you every step of the way. Thank you for watching. I wish you a beautiful day. Light and love.